Welcome to Screw the Commute, the entrepreneurial podcast dedicated to getting you out of the car and into the money. With your host, lifelong entrepreneur and multimillionaire, Tom Antion.
Hey everybody, it's Tom here with episode 1020 of Screw the Commute podcast. Today we're going to talk about easy video editors. Things, some of your friends and colleagues are making videos are just gorgeous and you know they're clunky and don't have no idea what they're doing, but they're still making these gorgeous videos. They're probably using one of these tools that I'm going to tell you about. All right, so let's see. Hope you didn't miss this episode 1019. That was one of our series of phone tips to make you lightning fast working with your cell phone, which you're on all day anyway, so you might as well do it fast. Anytime you want to get to a back episode, you go to screwthecommute.com/ and then the episode number. Phone tips was 1019. However, we have probably about 20 episodes of phone tips. So you can check that out at screwthecommute.com/training and then do a command or a control F and then search for the word phone and you'll see all the phone tips. All right, pick up a copy of our automation ebook at screwthecommute.com/automate free. Version 3.0 is now out, so if you have 2.0, scrap it and get the 3.0. It's got a lot of new stuff in it. And check out my mentor program at greatinternetmarketingtraining.com. And if you're in it, you get a scholarship to my school, the only licensed dedicated internet and digital marketing school in the country, probably the world, at imtcva.org, certified to operate by Chev. And that's the State Council on Higher Education here in Virginia, but you don't have to be in Virginia because it's distance learning. All right. And it's going to save you a couple $100,000 going to a 4-year college and then, begging for jobs at Starbucks. Okay. All right. So I'm going to just tell you about 3 different easy to use video editors. But when I just say video editing, oh my goodness, the things that things will do nowadays. And before I tell you about these, don't get sucked into buying these ones you get emailed to you every day. Somebody in Pakistan or Uzbekistan comes up and has a great sales letter, and then they sell you a piece of shit. I buy all these things all the time. They have these great things they're supposed to do, and they're all shit. Okay? They don't do it. They're slow. They're pitiful. They don't get back to you. It's just really, they're great, writing great sales letters. And they say, oh, it's only $7. Normally $300 a month, but it's only $7 one time. All right. When you see that, that's bullshit. And so don't do it. You're wasting your time and money and effort. But these are actual real programs and they're still dirt cheap. All right. So these are the 3 I'm going to tell you about. One is called CapCut. The other is called Captions. I think it's captions.ai. And then descript.com. If you had any one of those 3, you would be doing fantastic, crazy, great things in video. Okay. And without even your face being seen many times. And, just amazing. So I'm going to go through a whole list of the kind of features that these have. I'm not pushing any particular one of them, but you can check them out for yourself. They usually have a free trial. And again, I'll say CapCut.com, Captions.ai, and Descript.com. All right, so one thing is captions are really important for your videos because people scroll with their sound off. And so it's really important you put great, really hit you in the face captions. Maybe I'm using the wrong term here because captions a lot of times are what's written next to the video. This is on-screen text. I'll call it that, on-screen text. That's what I've been talking about in the episodes I've done on hooks and things like that. All right, so captions, very important. Transcription. So a lot of them will take videos and transcribe the text so you can edit it and kick them back out. Many of them will generate a script for you with AI. So they'll generate AI avatars. You can make a complete video with you not even have anything to do with it other than tell the AI you want a video about X, and then it'll generate it. It'll give you an avatar with a voice. Some of them it'll clone your voice and sound like you talking, or you can do a voiceover if you want to do it live, and it'll put stock footage in for you and generate the whole script. And you can tell it, well, I want a 1-minute script, or I want a 3-minute script, or I want a 10-minute script. So it's just crazy the stuff it'll do. Some of them have templates that have all kinds of cool, fast cuts to keep people's attention and music and everything. And all you're doing is plugging in your information and it'll kick out a video for you. So just amazing the things it'll do. And also, you have to think about, I want 16:9, which is the wide videos that are on the normal YouTube videos, or the shorts are 9:16. I think it's one or the other. They're both the same, but it's opposite numbers. But it's the skinny one. And some of them will take the wide ones and turn them in to the skinny ones for you if you're careful enough to keep things kind of in the middle of the screen. And some you can shoot that way from the beginning if you want. Just all kinds of options here. Then some of them will take a long form video and turn it into clips for you so that you have YouTube shorts and reels and stories and things like that. And I'm talking, some of these are like at the most $20 a month, something like that for this kind of functionality. Some of them will translate into many different, 100 different languages. If you want to put the same video out, you just make a copy of it and change the language and it'll overdub the language for you. Some of them will do ad generation. So they'll make advertisements for you rather than just, informational videos. This thing is crazy. We're going to talk about eye contact. See, I've been preaching for a long time. See, I'm in the Actors Union, AFTRA, SAG. I've been for many, many years. And when I was back in DC, we would have meetings and we would train like crazy on teleprompters. And it's quite a skill to use the teleprompter. Most of the people I see doing it, they look like deer in the headlights because they're just fixated and they don't move their head, they don't smile, they don't do anything but stare at the teleprompter, right? So most of the teleprompters we've had that'll work on your cell phone and your desktop, they work fine, except for the fact you're not looking directly into the camera. So you look seedy, you look like it just looks off, and you don't want that. There is one mechanical one that you can stick on a desktop or a laptop that covers your webcam, and you do actually look through a piece of glass where the text is. It's just, like a teleprompter. But the rest of them, they get close to the camera, but just enough to make you look bad. If you had to use one of those, you would back up really far from the camera, but the closer you are to the camera, the more impact you make. So it's a workaround to back up so they can't tell you're not looking directly in the camera. However, some of these programs will you could be looking off camera and they will shift your eyes to pretend like you're looking into the camera, even though you're reading off a script off of your monitor. All right. So that is just freaking awesome. All right. Crazy. Okay. Some will remove the background noise if you have background noise. Some of them specifically say, okay, click here and we'll make a Instagram reel for you, or we'll make a TikTok for you, or we'll make a video collage for you, or we'll make just a collage, a carousel kind of thing. So amazing things that these will do for almost nothing. And these are, like I said, these are quality programs. There's not the crap that I keep getting every day I bought probably 10 of them and they all were shit. They just terrible. So don't waste your money when you get those kind of things. Like I said, the copywriting's excellent. They tell you that the thing's the greatest thing ever, but then it just doesn't work. It's just pitiful. Like, for instance, they had one of these AI avatar generators, and the audio didn't sync up with the lips. You couldn't scream louder that this is fake, So anyway, just wanted to tell you about some of these, let you check them out. I don't have any affiliate links or anything with any of them at this point. Anyway, CapCut.com, Captions.ai, and Descript.com. You check them out and you will be freaked out on the beautiful things you can do. And what I suggest is you go on YouTube and just put in the name of the program tutorial, and then somebody that's already knows how to use it will show you all the cool things it'll do. All right, so that's my story. I'm sticking to it. We've been teaching video around here for 100 years, and we still have our video weekends. If you like either one-on-one or a small group, check that out at screwthecommute.com/video weekend. Of course, that's included if you're in my mentor program, along with your scholarship to the school, which you can either use yourself or gift to someone that you care about. And I can tell you that's the best legacy gift you'd ever give somebody, because they'll have an in-demand skill that they can start making money. We have people making money before they even graduate. So check that out at greatinternetmarketingtraining.com, Internet Marketing Training Center of Virginia.org, imtcva.org. And there we go. Let's see some fancy videos coming out from you. All right, catch you later.